I'm going to take her off this. Oh man, I hate taking her off. I have no choice because I've got to get the boy part of it started, and I haven't received any word from Trent whether he wants to send me another globe or not. And so rather than wait, I'm just going to go ahead and take this off so I can get started on the other part of this commission. See if I can't put this back on here later on to do any final stuff I may see that I need to do. Alright, I'm just going to try to lift her off. There we go. She came off really easy. Now I'm going to go find some place to lay this down because I don't want to hurt her, and then I'm going to put another piece of saran wrap on the ball and start the guy. Okay, what I've decided to do is keep her nearby because I just realized I've got to match the head, the height of the head to the height of this head, and I can't do that without it being next to the clay of the young man. So I'm going to put her back on the ball for now, and just I'm going to remove this. Actually, I'm going to put her aside just temporarily. Lay her over there and keep her out of the way for just a few minutes. And I've got to get this ball so I can't call anybody to help me. Oh, this is tough being on Shank's mare. Let's see what can I do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just do the best I can do. I'm going to wrap this ball. Best I can, and let's put some clay around the base of it. This should hold it in place, hopefully. Wooden dowel I've got sticking through the center of the ball is not glued down, and so the glue is about 5 miles from here, and there's no store nearby for me to go buy it, so I'm sort of stuck without a car right now, and that's one of the joys of having a wrecked car in another state. I have no idea how long it's going to be because they haven't even had the estimator look at the car yet, and it's been almost a week since the accident. If there's a lesson to be learned from this, it's don't get in accidents. That's the head measurement there that I made up for the girl, and I'm going to use the same head measurement for the guy. I start by making a circle for the wire to sit on the ball. And then what I'll do is I'll press clay down on that, and that'll hold it in place. I'm going to bring it down just a little further. Now the last time I started with wax, but this time I'm going to start with clay. I'll get her and bring her here, and now that's about how far I want the head to go. Not that far. I'm going to have to cut the... Thank goodness this is aluminum wire because it would be almost impossible to cut it with regular hard wire. piece of clay where the bottom of the chin is, and right there, and that will give me the measurement from the chest up. Alright, put her back over where she can rest. I did it in a quick draw. I start with a profile, and what that does is it gives me something or a shape that I can work with. Perfect. This is the center right here, and I've got his face turning more towards her in that direction. What's hard is you got this wide ball on the back, and you got to try to make it look normal, like a normal part of his body. See, there's the front there, just like to point on him, and they are looking at each other, and they're about the right height and everything, so I think that's going to work. This clay is just not softening up like it's supposed to be, and I think I got a 100-watt bulb in there, but I'm not certain. Anyway, boy, it's going to be tough to soften up clay when they outlaw tungsten light bulbs and start using fluorescents. Fluorescents don't have any kind of heat, and you use any kind of other heat lamp or something like that, and it's too hot, and the clay melts instead of softens. So I don't know what the heck I'm going to do when they outlaw the use of tungsten lamps. The government, in its great wisdom, now I've got it pretty well rounded. It's not completely to where I want it yet, but it's enough where I can at least start the face. First thing I do is I always start with the eye sockets. This nail on here. Now, the nail is straight, so it tells me whether I've got the line of his eyebrow straight, and it looks straight, and then I've got the bottom of his nose, and then the center of his mouth, which will be down here. And I just take away for that area of the face where you have the cheekbones and the mound of teeth, for your teeth and stuff. I don't know what that mound is called. I just know it's there. Gotta have teeth. Some of us have more than others. Now I want to make him look young, but I want him to make him look tough too. So it's kind of a balancing act here. I don't always do a skull, but sometimes I do, just to give me a character. You can look at a skull sometimes and you can feel almost what the face looks like. At least I do. Establishing the jawline. I'm doing it with both thumbs on both sides so that I can even it out or make it uniform. If you do it with just one thumb, you tend to make one side a little bit different than the other. So if you do it with both fingers, you can feel in your thumbs the shape and whether it's working out or not. And let's just check the depth of the jaw from the front of the, see? Using both thumbs, it really helps to get the shape exactly the same. The nose is a little bit big, but I'll reduce that down. And right now I'm just looking at the features, and the starting of the features, and letting it decide what his face is going to look like. I never know what the face is going to look like, although you can always tell a lemon face, I suppose. No matter what you do, there's always a skull. So you gotta at least have the structure under the skin. And I'm building up that bottom part of the socket. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop here because I'm not liking the way this is going. And I'm just going to sit with it for a couple hours and see how I feel about it. Maybe come back later and get back to work on it. I think what I'm going to do is take a look through some of my pictures I have and try to get some inspiration for the face. Now, if I don't come back today, I'll be back Wednesday doing this. The art group here in Ennis has asked if they could go to my studio, so I have one of the ladies coming by to pick me up tomorrow and take me to the studio so I can meet with all of them, and then they're all going to take me out to lunch tomorrow. And so I don't know whether I'll be sculpting tomorrow or not. Just depends on how long we talk together and stuff like that, all of us. But this has started, and as you can see, I've got the other head started, and I'll have both of them together eventually. But it's a good start. It's just I want to get away from it because right now I'm not feeling good about it, and if I don't, I will tear it apart. So until tomorrow, or until either tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll see you then.